What is compression molding? Compression molding is a technique which is commonly used for thermoset plastics and also for few thermoplastics. So the mold compound are the plastic preform. This is the plastic preform, right? You can able to see these are the plastic preform which is generally preheated. So before keeping into this die, we will generally preheat the plastic preform and is placed in the heated open mold cavity, right? So this is the mold cavity, right? So it is also heated. In some process it will be heated, in some process it cannot be heated. So we will keep our preheated plastic material in this. This mold is closed under the pressure, causing the material to flow completely in the mold cavity. So once we have kept the molten material, that means our plastic preform inside the open cavity, we will apply the force. You can able to see we will apply the force. So what it will happen means it will lead the plastic preform. It will be like a rectangle, square shape. So while applying this pressure, the mold will be closed, right? So what it will make means it will flow that material through the cavity and makes the material to fill the cavity, and the pressure will be remain until the complete thermoset material is being cured. You can able to see such kind of a part can be made by this compression molding. What we will do means we will give some pressure, so due to that the mold material will be filled over the cavity. This is the typical compression molding machine where you can able to see the lot of parts starts from the upper and lower die. We can call it as a mold or die, anything else. And usually it is some heating coil will be fixed over there. And this is the mold cavity, right? So using this we can able to get a part like this. And the guide pin is usually used to avoid the mismatch, right? So if it is closing at this area means you cannot able to get the proper part and mold cavity. So these are the different parts which was there in the compression molding machine. Okay, what are the materials typically used in the compression molding machine means? So as I said before, this process is typically for thermoset plastics, right? So that the thermoset resins, a lot of the thermoset resins can be used in this compression molding process. So what are they means? Phenyl formaldehyde we can able to use, that means the bakelite can be used, urea formaldehyde, melamine formaldehyde, and unsaturated polyesters and some amount of epoxy resin can be used as a material in the compression molding process. And how this material can be used in this compression molding process is nothing but the preform of the material. So usually it will be in the small pellets of the molding material. That means pellet means nothing but it will be a like the tablet kind of a structure. So this complete molding will be happened at the room temperature and only densification takes place. There won't be any other reaction, right? So only we are trying to densify the total material which was happened in the cavity. And also the amount of preheating our plastic material generally removes the moisture before getting into the compression mold, so that some amount of defects can be rectified initially. So now coming to the molding sequence. So generally this compression molding have 4 steps of sequence. First we shall see the first sequence, right? Mold open and cavity clean. Generally we will open the mold, and if there is some debris or any other foreign material, we supposed to clean that. If not, that debris will be adhered to the preheating material what we are keeping inside the mold cavity, right? And the next step, the pellet will be loaded and the mold will be closed. So after all the cleaning purpose happened, we will put some charged material. That means either a phenyl formaldehyde or urea formaldehyde, which was preheated and kept in the cavity, right? So after that, we will close the mold and we will apply some pressure, right? So here the pressure will be constant, and we don't increase any pressure from throughout the process. What pressure we are giving to the process, it will be maintained throughout the process. In the third one, it is a curing stage. Okay, so in this curing stage, we will constantly apply this pressure, and the curing operation takes place. As I said before, all the plasting process will take 3 steps. One is heating, forming, and curing. So in this curing process, it will create some cross-linking structure, molecular structure, because we are using some thermoset plastics. So generally in the curing operation, it will create some thermoset it will create some cross-linked structure. So that will be happened in this stage, that means the curing stage. After the curing gets completed, the mold is opened and the mold is ejected. Okay, so the mold is ejected. This is nothing but the part of our target. So usually there will be some excess material which will be flowed over that. It will be cleared later on. So these are the 4 molding sequence of compression molding process. So initially we will keep the material inside the cavity, then we will apply the force and we will let the force to for some time. So the material will be get cured. In the curing process, the material will form cross-linked molecular structure. After the curing, the mold is open and our part will be ejected.